girls.
What I want, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Live the life you wish you had. Sugar, spice, and everything. But
Bad girls like it so tough. Don't you wish you could roll with us? Lots of haters can't get enough. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Bad girls.
Nights, I hope everybody wants to go out. I like to party. I'm used to the Hollywood level, the nice things, guys to fly me out, guys to buy me stuff. So if you can't do any of those things for me, don't even waste my time.
We're gonna do a tier list style video because I didn't want to do like just a ranking, so I'm gonna do a tier list style. I created my own tier list on the tier list site that everyone does tier lists on. The tiers are: number 1, top tier television entertainment. So these are the seasons that were pure entertainment, iconic, things we look at now. They're funny, they don't seem too scripted, they don't have any boring pieces. They're perfect entertainment. This is peak entertainment. Number 2, had me on the edge of my seat. So these, I would say they were interesting, but they weren't necessarily iconic. Like, they were more so underrated, but they were still like great entertainment or a good storyline. It was a good storyline, but they're not like iconic. You don't go back. Next is Win Some, Lose Some. I said this because, you know, they had their pieces and parts. Maybe a little script was good, but other than that, it just wasn't given. Ew, LOL, not real bad girls. I said this because there was a lot of seasons where the girls were just like yucky and just like gross, instead of like actual real bad girls. What we would think of when we think of bad girls, they weren't bad girls. They were either like ugly or just like annoying. So yeah, that's that one. And then the last one is pure garbage entertainment. So this is just like trash. It's not funny, it's not interesting, it has no storyline, nothing engaging, does not keep me engaged. I have 1 through 9, and then I have 12 and 14. So those are the most iconic ones. There are a few that I'm missing. I think there's like 4 that I'm missing, but there's like Bad Girls Club Redemption, which I just don't want. I didn't want to add that because it's kind of biased because the people are already known. The ones that I find are the most popular. Also, I feel like after season 14, it started to dwindle a lot because they were sued, and just the popularity of it was just going down. So I was like, you know, I want to look at it when it's in its peak. So I have that. Okay, the first one that we have, as you can see, this one is season 4. And I'm gonna just say, I wasn't expecting this one to be the first one. I thought it was like random, but this is top tier television entertainment. The reason I say this is because it was like the first season of Bad Girls Club, or maybe like the second season, where we had like that star power, that iconicism. I 100% believe Natalie Nunn was the star of that season, and it was just so much I don't even know how to explain it. I think not only was Natalie like the star, she was funny, she was charismatic, she had the drama, she was like the, you know, like a celebrity star status. It was just a good group of people and a great diverse group of people. Like, not everyone was stars. She was like the hierarchy queen, and then Kendra was like her follower, and then Amber was like I think she was like country, I don't know, I don't remember. And then we had Kate, who was like the dumb blonde who got in a fight. It was just so many different storylines and a diverse group of people. The drama was insane. Once Natalie left, I was like, yeah, I'm done watching it. But her drama between her and Kendra, and how they were like, oh, Kendra's my little mini-me, was so interesting. And Kate and Annie's drama was interesting. And I really loved this season was the aesthetic. Like, it was Los Angeles, peak like club era, Chris Brown, Rihanna situation. That was one of Natalie's like controversial thing, which I don't agree with. It was just like 2012, no, it was like 2009, 2010, 2011 era, where it was just like peak fashion, everything. I don't know. It was such a cute season, but the drama was insanity. I feel as if latter seasons were definitely inspired by that drama. Season 3, I said ew, LOL. This one was boring. I lost interest like 2 minutes into it. The 2 Amber girls were annoying. They all ganged up on the smaller Amber, and then they all like bullied her just because they needed a storyline. She was like cutesy and ditzy, and then they all just kind of ganged up on her, so it was just boring. AC was so crazy. It was like embarrassing to watch, because I'm like, what is she yelling for? She had like anger issues. The drama, it was just boring. And plus it was so early in the series, like it just wasn't, I don't know, it just was not it. And then the other Amber was racist, narcissist. I was like, nah, I just couldn't. I got through 1 episode, 2 episodes. I was like, this is cringe. Season 6 is, I put this in Win Some, Lose Some. The reason I did that was because like this season was real stank. I feel like a lot of the girls were just not cute. They didn't really have that like fierce, confident bad girlness. They just looked at a mess. It just wasn't giving bad girls, honestly. Ashley was the cutest. She came in as a replacement, and I thought she was the cutest. And then Shar, the older lady, she was just like picking on her, and it was just like, okay, you just clearly want a storyline, you want attention. Because Ashley was cutesy and she wasn't like problematic or anything. Nikki was stank. I did not like her. She did carry the drama where she tried to split up the house. She definitely carried that, which is why I put that in Win Some, Lose Some, because it had me on the edge of my seat. I just didn't really connect or vibe with the cast. I felt like they were all just like trying too hard. Next we have season 8, which I put this in Win Some, Lose Some again because I feel as if this one was stank just as much as the last. Twins were so stank to me. No offense to them. Obviously, they probably look back and feel the same. I know they have like a YouTube channel or something, but they just looked it really musty. And their attitudes were horrible. When I first watched it, I wanted to watch this because of them, and I thought they were gonna be like bad girl, confident, like unbothered, pretty girls, like maybe like the Claremont twins, but they were not. They were like annoying and problematic and just like dirty. No offense, like they were just dirty in that season. Let's keep it real. But I think what they did to Elise was so mean. Like it just became too much. Like she was real chill, just trying to live, just trying to come into the house. She wasn't loud and aggressive, and they just wanted attention. The whole house. They all seemed like followers to me. I feel like they all just followed each other rather than being individual baddies. Next up we have season 7. This was one of my favorite seasons in comparison to season 4 because I believe Judy was the star of the show. She was like the Natalie Nunn, but in a different way. She was like real young. She was like a crybaby. She was like really weird with voodoo and stuff. So I do think she definitely carried the story. But my favorite thing about this was the drama between Nastasia and Shelly. That was like real drama. Like it felt real. Like it didn't feel scripted. Like the girl Shelly was like sad and emotional all the time. It just felt like authentic drama, and I was like, shit. It was entertaining for sure. I think Nastasia, I think that's how you say it. I don't think I'm saying that right. Her, Tiara, and Judy's relationship was so cute. I think they were like besties, and I love that. They're definitely bad girls, for sure. I did not like the other group. I did like Priscilla because she was like, she beat Judy up. So that was interesting. But I didn't like Tasha or Shelly. They were annoying. annoying. Tasha was low-key racist, but we're gonna keep it moving. Bad Girls Club Chicago. I put this in Win Some Lose Some because I feel like there were star powers such as Red and Lauren, but other than that, the other girls were not that memorable, and I keep getting them all mixed up. The girl Ashley, I think that was her name, Lindsay. Oh my gosh, she was in the first episode. She was so gross. No offense, because I do know she passed away, but I'm not like doing nothing else. I'm just saying about her in the season. She was just like weird and gross. I hate those type of bad girls who are just loud and cries and like kicks and like throws a tantrum type of bad girl. So I'm glad she left. She was a nuisance and she was just fighting everyone. I hate those type of bad girls. I feel like Lauren was the hoodest. She was ready to fight all the time, and honestly she was very interesting. And same with Red. Red was funny. She brought humor to the season. Other than that, it was boring, not really memorable. Slim was annoying. Yeah, it was Win Some Lose Some. It wasn't that like eye-catching, but it was still interesting. Next we have Bad Girls Cabo. One I put in Had Me on the Edge of My Seat because it wasn't like top tier entertainment, but it was definitely interesting. I think the drama between Erica and, oh my gosh, what's her name? Rima was it was like really interesting. It had me caught. Like Erica was dragging her, and at some point it was just annoying because it felt like bullying. But the way that the girl Julie was like trying to put everyone against Rima and then have her leave, but in reality Erica left, was very funny. I really liked that storyline. Fights were gruesome, so I was definitely into that. The fights were like, they were fighting a lot. Rima was annoying to me at first, but she really did held her own throughout that season, because she was getting hella bullied, and usually a person will cry. She did not cry as much. She really was like defending herself and was not finna leave. So props to her. Julie was annoying to me. I did not like her because she was such a problem starter. I feel like she was just doing too much. Next is Bad Girls Club Miami season 5. I put this on Had Me at the Edge of My Seat because the first like 2 episodes, they ganged up on Morgan so fast, and honestly that was such the highlight of the season. Other than that, I got bored. She was annoying only because I had watched season 4 prior, and it just felt like another Natalie Nunn situation where she was like, oh, like I run this city, I know everyone, I'm the baddest. It just felt like overdone. But when they threw all her shit out and like kicked her out and she went crazy and broke everything, that was where it got interesting. But other than that, the season was boring. The other girls were ugly and not memorable at all. Really, that was the highlight, and which is why I put Had Me on the Edge of My Seat, because that was really interesting and memorable. Other than that, it was boring. Next up, we have season 1. Now, I started off Bad Girls Club watching season 4, and then I went to season 1 because I saw season 4 because it was the most iconic one. But then I went to season 1 and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I put this in pure garbage entertainment because the girls on there were so weak and so fragile. It was just like, is this real? Like, are you genuinely being, this is not Bad Girls Club. It felt like some other reality TV shows, and so it's crazy to see how far it came along to how aggressive it is now. Like the girl Ripsy was the annoying drunk, and she slapped the country singer, and then the country singer was crying her ass off. I'm like, over a slap? Like, slap her back, I don't know. But yeah, that season was not that good. The only reason I watched a lot of it was because it was the first season, but other than that, it was boring. Everyone was like Paris Hilton lookalikes, and they were also fragile and weak. So yeah, that one, pure garbage. Up we have season 2, and I put season 2 in top tier entertainment because I watched this one from beginning to end, and that's how you know it's Top Tier Entertainment is because I was like engaged the entire time. It wasn't just a frame second of like, oh, this is the one. No, this one was good. I think the mix of people was perfect because Cordelia and Genevicia and Darlene were all such like trashy white girls. Oh my god, but they complemented each other so well. And the drama with Tanisha and Darlene, and the drama storylines was so good. Like Cordelia was like some, I don't want to say like the W word or nothing, but she was like doing a lot. Let's keep it real. She was even saying she was just like cheating on her man and sleeping around with men, cheating on her man who proposed to her, I think. So that was interesting. Darlene's storyline was interesting, how she was trying to stop drinking. Tanisha was funny and kept me engaged, and she would just not start drama, but she would blow it up. So, but also the girl Genevicia was like pissing and farting in people's foods and stuff. It was so gross, but it was such of the times and it was so engaging. Last one is Bad Girls Club season 14. I put in, it's between the Top Tier Entertainment and Had Me on the Edge of My Seat. I'm gonna put it in Top Tier Television Entertainment because after this season, it kind of went downhill. Like I don't remember any of the other seasons. But I'll have to start off with saying Jayla was my favorite. Even though she would fight, she definitely was like a leader. She held her own. Even though she was teamed up with the twins, she was still like very independent to me, which is definitely a plus compared to like the other seasons where the girls would just become a group. She still felt very independent to me. And then the twins were cute. They were kind of like confident and cocky a little bit, but I liked them. I think they really brought that star power to the show. Jemmy, whatever her name was, the replacement girl, I did not like her that much. She was kind of cringe and just destroying all the Claremont twins, and Jayla stuff was like real, it was a lot. Like once that happened, they blew up and went crazy and destroyed everything. It was just too much. Like you pour ketchup and mustard and all this stuff on it. Like, it's one thing to throw their stuff into the water or outside, but to throw it in all this stuff, rip it and burn it, is just too much. Unpopular opinion though, I did like Lauren, the like country girl. She was honestly really authentic and funny and not like weak. Like she would fight and such. She was really funny. Like she just brought a really good energy, and even though she didn't like Jayla and the Claremont twins, she was still funny and authentic to me. Okay, here is the tier list. This is just my opinions. I recently finished all the seasons, so I just wanted to tier it because some just stand out and some just don't. And I put that there because, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below like which ones were interesting to you. Let me know and tell me, because I binge watched the entire show because of this video. So make sure you like and subscribe, and also let me know if I missed a season that you want me to watch and if I should watch it. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share this video on Twitter so they can drag me. Bye.